Thanks so much, Steve. So at Fox News Channel, we are committed to supporting diversity and developing careers in broadcast journalism. The Ailes Apprentice program, created by our very own chairman and CEO, Roger Ailes, further expands that mission by helping to change the face of television. Fox News anchor Harris Faulkner co-hosted its annual graduation ceremony last week, and she joins us now with some of the highlights.
Good morning, Fox and friends. You know, our CEO and chairman, Roger Ailes, told a few people he had a mission 9 years ago. He wanted to make sure every young person who interned or worked at an entry-level position at Fox News had an opportunity to grow and reach for their full potential. And he saw a need for those with diverse backgrounds to have access and work with journalists on TV and managers and executives who would mentor them and eventually hire them. So he founded the Ailes Apprentice program. Each year, 4 participants are chosen, and it was my honor to be part of their graduation when I co-emceed along with Bill Hemmer recently. The keynote speaker, Reverend Jesse Jackson, who knows all about the Ailes Apprentice program and had a few things to say about the founder.
This man uses his power in the highest and best way, opening doors for others, sowing seeds, tutoring, mentoring, providing on-the-job training.
Also, Reverend Jackson talked about being on opposite sides of the political aisle from our chairman, Roger Ailes, and made a point to tell our invited guests and the young women graduating how important it is to be able to disagree with one another with integrity. He says he has that type of friendship with Mr. Ailes.
What makes Roger different to me is that you may disagree with him without loss of respect or regard. Roger's in that tradition of training youth for the next generation of responsibility.
And then we got to hear from the chairman himself.
We set up an apprentice program, and the apprentices come in. They get to pick whatever field they want to be in, and we assign a mentor to them. And that mentor is there, available, works with them daily, weekly. They get through the year, and they get, I think, $1,000 scholarship, and they get a certificate. But the most important thing they get is an absolute guarantee of a job.
It was an incredible turnout of support. Former New York Mayor Dinkins was on hand, the Reverend Jacques DeGraff, David Banks of the Eagle Academy in New York, his brother, NYPD Chief of Police Philip Banks, and our own Dr. Manny Alvarez. And then a couple of great motivational speakers. Captain Gail Harris, once the highest-ranking black woman in the U.S. Navy, and Panos Santos, a world-renowned mathematics expert who was born with polio in Mexico City.
Remember, success is never final. Failure is never fatal. It is the struggle, it is the effort, the conviction, the passion that counts. Fulfill your dreams. Transform the world into a better world for all. God bless you.
Your dream is waiting for you to come true. If you have a deeply held dream, that is not an impossible dream. That is your destiny staring you in your face.
And I almost need a drum roll for this. And now the graduates themselves.
So what I'd like for this program to represent, and what it has represented, is an opportunity to really use this as a platform, taking the knowledge, the experience, the interviews, the long days and nights, and just really giving other minorities opportunities moving forward. So, Mr. Ailes, I'd just like to thank you so much for actually taking success and diversity and bridging that together. For that, I am thankful.
There are very few places that you will go in life, post-kindergarten, high school guidance counselor's office aside, that will surround you with the earnest concern and the mentorship that the Ailes Apprentice program will. I have had the opportunity to explore parts of the broadcast world that I would have never imagined I would. And I've been exposed to a group of the most accomplished and inspiring mentors.
No matter where I was, what I was doing, if I was playing volleyball, my dad would always stick his finger up and he'd say, "You gotta be number one." So what better place to be at than at the #1 cable news network?
The program has done so much for me. I came to this program as feeling as the underdog, but thankfully I feel like I have strived, that I'm ready for the next step for post the Ailes Apprentice program. So thank you very much. I'm forever grateful and thankful. Thank you, everyone.
You guys remember what it was like when we were all starting out in this business? You know, it really does take someone believing in you and giving you a chance, connecting you with a family of successful people. That's what the Ailes Apprentice program is all about. Now back to my friends on Fox and Friends.
Thanks, Harris. It is so good to be reminded of that. So tomorrow on Fox and Friends, we'll meet all 4 of the Ailes Apprentice Program graduates right here on the Curvy Couch.